What's going on, guys? It's Wanda Street, and we're back at it again. I'm Mackenzie,
I'm Braylee.
and we have a very special guest with us, Cassandra.
What's up, guys?
Okay, so today we wanted to talk about a few things. A lot of things are going on in our lives right now. We have exams, we have things going on in our jobs, and a lot of it we want to de-stress. So a lot of times what we'll do is go to the gym. So lately, me and Braylee have been doing Zumba at the gym. I did body pump the other day, and for those of you who don't know what body pump is, it's just an hour-long cardio with weights. So the next day, I could not even get out of my bed. So that was a lot of fun. What have you been doing?
That's hot. That's really
Thanks.
hot. I'm more basic at the gym. A basic bitch.
Yeah.
I'm on the treadmill for an hour, and then I go into weights.
Yeah.
I try to do my 4 miles. It kind of hurts.
4 miles.
A day?
A day. So I try to go 5 days a week, so 20 miles in a week.
Oh my god.
So my legs are like, please.
Yeah, how they doing? How they doing?
Your shoes are gonna be worn.
Yeah. Kind of hurts, but I just keep running. I'm just like, wow. My heart's been broken so many times. I gotta strengthen it up a little with some cardio.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm the type of person who just can't walk on a treadmill for that long. Like I get bored.
See, that's why you have a playlist,
Yeah.
music. There's certain songs that it keeps you going. Industry Baby by Lil Nas.
Okay,
Good
Lil
for
Nas.
You by Olivia Rodrigo.
Okay.
That's a classic. Just keep running.
It's like hype songs.
Hype songs,
Okay.
Yeah, I try to listen to my sad girl playlist at
Oh.
the gym on the treadmill, and it didn't work out. I had to get off the treadmill. So
Yeah, I feel like that would just
has to be upbeat music.
Okay. All right. Do you do so you say you do weights? Do you do a different body part each day, or
no, you just go through the circuit.
you just you do the same stuff every day.
There's this one machine. It's like the torso rotation at Planet Fitness.
Oh,
I call it skinny waist. That shit is painful the next day. I'm like, if you see me, sometimes I'm smacking my stomach. I remember when I strained my legs the other day. Yeah, that was fucked.
Oh my god. So what do you do with the skinny waist? How does that work?
You just get on and you twist your body.
Oh,
and it's
okay. All right.
It's fun. Yeah.
It sounds like it's torture.
I mean, when you see results, it's good.
All right. I guess that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
So do you go to Planet Fitness now?
All the time.
Yeah.
I went back when I was in New York, and then they just opened one.
Yeah.
Next to Shaw's, so I go there.
Nice.
You don't have to run in a mask, which is
that's nice. That's nice.
Fuck URI gym, because I'm dying and not breathing properly on the treadmill here.
Honestly, yeah, it's hard because we do. So me and Braylee are more take classes. Whatever class they're offering, we'll take it. So it's
so
hard.
Sweaty.
It's hard. Oh yeah.
That's good. If you sweat a lot, it's like the fat sweating out of your body.
Yeah, but the mask.
The mask gets broke.
Yeah, it does get nasty.
It keeps everything in, all the sweat. And it's just I can't breathe.
Yeah.
And second of all, now I'm just sweat everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. It's okay, but it could be better.
Go to Planet Fitness.
Yeah.
$23.
We're not sponsored by Planet Fitness, but if they want to. That was last week. We were we're not sponsored by Dunkin', but if you want. All right. So how long have you been going to the gym now?
Since May.
May. Okay, so all summer and everything.
All summer, just keep going.
All right.
But I was only doing 2 miles per session on the treadmill. So I try to double it now because I want to see results faster.
Yeah.
All right.
Because you got to strengthen the heart.
Right. Yeah. You have to strengthen the heart before you strengthen the body.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I don't want to go, but I'm in my mind, I'm stop being a bitch and just go,
Do you go with people every day?
Yeah, I go with my friend Dee. She goes hard. She runs at an incline of 5, and she runs at a speed of 6 to 6.5, and she runs 6 miles.
Oh man, the whole time?
Yeah, she doesn't stop. At least for me, I'd be
knocked out.
I'll take breaks in between, but no, she goes the whole time.
Well, good for her. Honestly,
that's awesome.
Yeah,
maybe one day.
We have a friend who qualified for the Olympic
That's
in
right.
2024
yeah,
for
she
running.
did. Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
She should have won, you know?
I know.
yeah,
Who
she's
She
knows?
represented us.
representing
That's right.
the U.S.
Do you
Yeah.
have like any like specific goals in mind, or you just go to like?
I just want to like lose another 20 pounds and then I'll be good, you know?
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright,
get back to the
alright.
high school body.
The high school
Before I
body.
got my license and was eating out like every day.
I
Yeah.
just want to say the freshman 15. It doesn't stop at the freshman. It just every year.
Exactly. Honestly, the funny thing was I thought it was freshman 50 for the longest.
50. Oh my
I was like, my
god.
doctor was like talking to me about like the freshman 15. I was like, I thought it was 50. And she was like, if you gain 50 pounds in a year, we would have to have a serious
Oh my
conversation.
god.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Can you imagine just everyone who went to college
50
gains
pounds.
50 pounds in that first year? Oh man. No, but it's so true though, because like it's the first time you're really living on your own,
Yeah,
and like most people like don't know how to cook. You're like a kid. You're pretty much just
Yeah.
like a kid.
yeah. And
You're
it
like,
takes time. You spend so much
right,
fucking time. And what? You eat the food in like 10 minutes. It's like,
right.
it's awful. And then the dining hall was nasty back then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they try and be healthy, but like
It's so gross.
some of the stuff they give was
So
not it.
gross.
And so
So
like I
gross.
feel like you end up just getting fries for dinner
Oh yeah,
every
okay.
night, and it's like,
Butt nugs.
A bunch
oh
of
yeah,
those are so
oh
good.
yeah,
A bunch of salads, and then one day I found just like a huge clump of dirt,
oh my
and I was like, I'm
god,
done.
that's it,
No more
done.
salads for me.
Mm.
I used to get they had like a quesadilla station just
Yeah.
every like almost every day for
Mhm.
like a week. I would just get quesadillas, and I'm like, what is wrong with me? That would be my meal for the day,
What'd
and
you
I'm like,
get in it?
I just get like a shit ton of cheese.
No
That was
chicken?
it, just cheese.
No chicken or anything?
Like sometimes I'd get the chicken, but sometimes it was so dry,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? But like I used to do like a buffalo chicken quesadilla.
Okay.
That was good. That was good.
Okay.
I don't know. I never used to get like the actual meals that they would serve.
Yeah.
I'd always get like the make your own stuff.
Oh yeah.
That was more my style.
Mm.
Like you remember like the stir fry?
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Stir fry.
Remember those
was
nights
good.
they would have like the mac and cheese night and it would be like you can make your own mac and cheese.
Oh yeah, so at our school we used to have like themed nights at the dining halls. I remember we had a Lego night.
Oh
Do
yeah.
you remember that? Yeah.
Fun.
That was fun. I think there was like a candy themed night.
It was Valentine's Day
Yeah, yep.
with the pink cupcakes.
Yes.
Yeah, those are good. There was one time, oh, I got so mad. So we didn't know it was a theme night, and we ended up going, and they had cannolis, but they were all sold out of them,
Oh,
and I was very upset.
Yeah.
there
They
was
probably
one.
weren't any good though.
They
to be
probably were
fair.
not great.
True. There was. I remember freshman year it was like Rhode Island Day or some shit, and it was like
Dell's lemonade.
they like
Yeah,
catered
yeah.
in like good seafood, and I had no idea because I never went to the dining halls, and I went and I was like, where is all the good food? And then when we ran out, I was like, what the fuck?
Like really? Yeah, I remember. So you never went to the dining hall, but you had a job at the dining
For
hall.
us
Oh yeah, I worked
Didn't
at
you?
I
Yeah.
worked at Butterfield
Yeah.
my freshman spring. It was nasty.
Yeah.
It was really gross. I would not recommend it. Like if a job hires you on the spot, that means no one wants
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying? And I just remember like during like the busy time, like you know how like you put the dishes on the dishwasher rack,
Yeah.
and it goes through the dishwasher, whatever. Like sometimes there would still be shit on the plate, and you had to put
Oh.
it through again. But during the busy times, we didn't care. We just we kept it going. So
Oh
some of
man.
those plates were nasty as hell, and we would just let it go through. So I never ate at the dining hall during busy time after that. So like that's nasty as hell.
Oh yeah. Oh, I wouldn't want to do that either. You only worked there for a semester?
Yeah, I quit
Yeah,
right
that
away.
was it for
She
you.
was
I
done.
quit. I couldn't. I smelled like shit. It was disgusting. It was like there's like different stations. So like I usually stood at the station where it was like pot sink, but when I first started, it was like the conveyor belt came with the dirty plates and you like rinse it off and it's like a stream of water just going down.
Oh
So
god.
then like if you like dump the food too fast into the water that's flowing down, it will like splash up into you.
Oh,
And
that'd
it's
be
like
it.
that water's like recycled water from the machine, so
God.
it'll get like really nasty brown and stuff.
I feel like I'd quit on the spot. Like I couldn't do
There was a
that.
girl, she worked with me for one day, and then I never saw her again. And
That'd
then
be
I
me.
saw her on the quad, and I was like, hey, like, well, what happened? Like,
Right.
are you not working there? And she was like, yeah, I quit after one day.
Yeah.
I don't blame
I
you.
feel that. I feel that. I feel that. I don't know.
And they only paid me $10.10.
That was it?
That
That's
was
not
it.
enough.
That was
That's
enough.
not. That's not
Not for
enough.
that.
That's not enough for that kind of job.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta quit, you know.
Yeah, I know. How
Speaking
you feel
of,
about that?
I finally put my 2 weeks notice in for my job, and I'm
Ooh.
super excited.
Yeah.
It was coming for a long time. Sometimes change in management is not a good change. And this is for everyone listening. If your job does not support you, this is me telling you to quit.
Walk
Yeah,
away,
this
you
is
know?
your
Walk away.
sign.
Literally, everyone is hiring right now. So this is your
Honestly.
chance to find a new job.
That's true. We're in this pandemic. No
That's
one wants
true.
to work.
Yeah, honestly, everywhere.
Worker shortage.
Everywhere is hiring.
Everywhere's hiring.
You can be whatever you want to be right now.
Honestly, they're like, "Oh, you're breathing. You have a pulse.
Like,
Let's
here's
go.
your job.
Let's go."
Oh man, yeah, but good for you though.
Good for you. Was it hard, the decision?
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I cried when I did it, but now I'm just like, let's go, baby.
You're
Oh
vibing,
yeah,
You know,
you're
yeah, I
vibing.
had 2 jobs and now I only have 1. But it's gonna be a lot better.
Oh yeah, just for like your mental health.
Mental health. Mentally,
Honestly.
I walked in and she said that I wasn't gonna be getting any help and I had to do everything myself. And that was the day I went home, wrote my letter, and I emailed it to her.
Yep, that was the end of that.
How did she respond to it? Did she give you a hard
didn't
time?
respond, so I sent it on a Friday, and she didn't respond until Monday afternoon. And then I walked in the next day and Tuesday, and she was like, "That was really surprising. I didn't see that coming."
Is she
I'm
dumb? Like,
yeah, like how could
And
you
I was
not
like,
see that
"I've been
coming?
telling you all semester, I only work 5 hours a week. I can't do this entire project every single week by myself. I need help."
Yeah.
And you know what? I didn't get any help, so they'll have to figure it out.
Yeah.
good for you. You know,
Honestly,
don't let
yeah.
them take advantage of you like that.
Oh, let me just say, I didn't get a raise this semester because they told me I made too much money. And I was like, absolutely not. Like, if I'm coming back for a 3rd year, you would think I'd get something.
Right, yeah, because this is your 3rd year
This is my
here.
3rd year here. I know what's up.
Yeah, and you're supposed to get a raise every single semester. And suddenly, all of a sudden, like, it's capped out.
Yeah,
Like,
what the hell is that?
They're like,
You can't
oh,
do
like it
that.
was raised a lot because of COVID last year. Like, no, it was raised a lot last year because we didn't have a manager. It was run by the students.
Honestly, that seemed to work last year. Because so I work
would've
at
gone.
we work at the same job, and unfortunately, I didn't quit, but I did reduce my hours.
You
So
can quit.
I can quit. I can quit.
Copy and paste your name into that letter.
I mean, I'm telling you. But yeah, it was honestly,
It was a lot better.
it was
'cause
better when it was student
We
run.
knew what was going on.
Right.
We trained the new people. They knew what was going on. And we all worked together. We got it done.
We got it done. It was a good time.
Sometimes I had to do the project in 20 minutes.
But
we
got it done, and it was good. We were vibing the whole time.
Oh yeah,
honestly,
had a good time.
Was that the only job that you quit, Cassandra?
Yeah, the Butterfield one.
Just that one.
Just that one. I'm pretty committed to my job right now.
Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's always about mental health.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
I feel like when you leave a job, leaving behind those friends you made is definitely tough. But at the end of the day, you have to keep growing.
Right.
And I feel like, Braylee, you've like been there for so long. You know, I feel like you can grow even more. You know, and you learned what you needed to learn, and now you can move on.
We made plans with the people from the job, so we'll still
exactly. They're not dying. They're still
alive. Yeah.
You can hit them up after work.
Right.
Oh yeah. And you know, when you want to cry every shift you have, that's a sign. And I know it's not just me. If my other coworkers are listening, I see you. I know what's up. I have a letter if you want to copy and paste your name into it.
There you go.
But yeah.
Good luck, guys. Do you feel like lately, like because of the pandemic, like you're being overworked and no one's appreciating
Oh,
you.
You
yeah.
want to talk about that? Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
We work for a certain corporation. We won't name names, but we're now expected to be giving COVID shots, COVID boosters, flu shots, shingle shots, pneumonia shots. We have rapid COVID testing, and now we're also getting the PCR COVID testing, and making the same amount that I was making last year, and getting yelled at a lot because we're short staffed all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, you guys are.
We have no pharmacists ever, so we're shut at least once to twice.
Oh yeah, you guys are severely understaffed.
It's nationwide understaffed.
Yeah, and now corporate's talking about extending our hours, and I'm like, you don't have the staff for the hours that you already have.
That's true. Yeah, I just remember when we were doing like 140 vaccines per day, like one pharmacist, 2 techs max.
Like ridiculous.
And then we still had to like do all the other stuff that we have to do in the normal day. My pharmacist was ready to quit.
I walked into work last Saturday. My pharmacist was like, it's just you and me. And I go, what do you mean? She goes, oh yeah, the other people called out today. And I looked her in the eye and I was like, is it too late for me to call out today? And she said, yes. And I had to go to work.
You should have just like backed away slowly.
I was like, I'm not here.
I'm not here.
You didn't see me.
You didn't see me, I swear.
So I got my phone out and called.
Put your face mask on your entire face.
You don't see me.
I don't see you, you don't see me.
Yeah, we're good.
But it's just awful.
And what do we
get
have
like
from it?
60 shots a day and then flu shots and then COVID tests.
And we get nothing.
And then we're still filling 700-800 scripts a day. It's like we can't like think. Get yelled at. Oh, my coworker got a clipboard thrown at her.
Oh God.
Yep. And then the lady had the audacity to file a complaint against us.
Against you for her throwing a tantrum. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I had a guy come in for a booster shot, and we had like the attestation form for him to fill out before he gets it, and he said that we were violating his health information rights. And then my pharmacist looked at him and was like, this is a pharmacy, like we have to follow HIPAA, like and then he was like, I don't have to answer this. And then my pharmacist was like, if I wanted to, I could hit up your doctor and ask him for your medical information. And this bitch had the audacity to be like, no, you can't do that without my permission. And it's like, what if you were in the ER, like, and they needed to access your medical information and you're unconscious and you can't give permission? What are they gonna do?
Just leave you there? Like,
no, sorry, I can't answer those questions. He's not.
Like, we'll just leave him. Like, no.
And then he filed a complaint and said that he was going to sue us. And I was like, all right.
Really? Go for it, my dude.
I feel like people just
They
use so much energy on such little things.
Oh,
you know?
Oh, yeah.
For no reason.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Like, there are specific requirements we have to meet. Otherwise, we will. Like, if people... Like, we're going to get in trouble if we don't meet those requirements.
Which I feel like is so sad for, like, pharmacy. It's like, we want to give healthcare, but at this rate, I feel like with corporate, it's like you have to meet these metrics. You have to deliver the service at this specific time frame. It's like,
it's like you can't do the job that you're trained to do.
Yeah.
You know?
And then people get pissed off if your medication's not out in like 5 minutes. Like, don't you want me to check like the interactions or anything?
Yeah.
Like, don't you want me to make sure it's safe?
My favorite part is when they come in late for their shot appointment and then they ask why they didn't get the shot at that time. Like, let's say their appointment's at 1:30. Or no, we're closed at lunch. 2:30. It's at 2:30. They'll come in at like 2:35, 2:40, don't have their paperwork. So, you know, the whole process. You have to get them checked in, get them the paperwork, and like drop whatever they're taking, and then give it to them. And they're always like, well, why didn't I get it at my shot time? Well, first of all, you're late.
Yeah.
Let's start with that. You didn't come with your paperwork, and there was like 6 people in front of you.
Yeah. And it's like, there's only one person or 2 people who can vaccinate. It's not like...
Oh, yeah. And it's one person at a time. We're not going to take both people out and try to vaccinate. Like, we don't have the space for that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? I'll get it to you when I get to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's worse because I feel like the booster shot's going to be like yearly, And then plus
yeah.
the
It's gonna be a flu shot on top of it. Yeah.
which is just awful.
Yeah. My favorite thing, Braylee came home from work one day and she was like, I think I'm gonna put the application link. Do you remember saying like, okay, you haven't complained. How about you just come and work here? Like,
oh yeah, people complain all the time. So we stopped taking walk-ins for shots, and this guy looked me in the eye and was like, when I told him that, and he goes, "We're short-staffed at my work too, and we still have to do everything." And I was like, okay, that doesn't change the fact that we're not accepting walk-ins. Like, make an appointment and come back later.
Yeah, like stop complaining about like your life. Like, we get it.
Like, sure, I should have been like, yeah, if you want to wait 2 hours, I'll make you walk. I'll make an exception. But like, what is that? What does this job have to do with my job? Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Like, my bad.
I feel like people are awful.
They're so funny.
Oh,
'cause,
yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't know.
Like, all right, that sucks. Like, me. Like,
I'm
okay.
sorry, but like, I can't with people.
Yeah. I work in like a predominantly like Hispanic like neighborhood, so like the best is when like they come up to me and like I'm Asian, like it's pretty obvious that I'm Asian. Like look at my eyes, and they just full on come up to me with Spanish, and I'm like, Medicina.
There you go.
That's wild. But I feel like all the mean people are just the Karens and the Terrys.
Oh yeah.
Like.
Oh yeah.
Wait, I thought it was Kevin carrying. Or
I don't know. I looked it up and it said Terry.
Terry. I feel like I heard Karen and Kevin.
There was also my friend says Darren.
Darren.
Okay. I see that.
I don't know. It's definitely just like your middle-aged like white soccer mom.
Yeah.
Like that's it.
The guys too.
Oh yeah. It's usually just their husbands. Let's be honest.
It's like, listen, I showed up today and you have the audacity to like yell at me. Like, I will walk out.
Oh yeah.
And then what are you gonna do?
And then you get nothing. And then what?
Well, I'm kidding. I love my job. If anyone's listening for my job,
I love my job.
I love my job. I'm still gonna come to work.
We're hiring.
Everywhere's hiring.
Every application link, DM us. I'll send it to you.
Yeah,
we're always hiring.
That was my favorite thing you ever said.
Oh yeah, well, it's like they complain, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna print off a sheet and be like, please apply. Yeah, I understand your frustration. Help us out. Yeah. Help be part of the solution. Here's the application link. We'll interview you as soon as we get it.
They probably failed the interview.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like it's just like, here, be part of the solution. Yeah. It's like, what do you want me to do? I'm literally, it's me and one other person. We're doing our best, okay?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Do you feel like masks are gonna be like a thing for a long, long time?
I don't know because at our school they're required, but I feel like a lot of other places around are not requiring them.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it's gonna be like because I feel like over the summer it got really lax.
Oh, it did.
It did. Because everyone was outside and everyone was doing their thing, and then it did. We got the variant going around, and numbers were increasing. But it's like I feel like there's also been like a plateau in vaccinations. Mm-hmm. Because I feel like it was like, okay, like, oh, the vaccine's here, like it's a big hype, everyone got it.
But then there's still people who didn't.
There's still so many people who didn't get it that I feel like we need to have that push again. There needs to be another push to get the vaccine.
My favorite part is when people come into my store without a mask and they're like, I'm here for my COVID test.
Oh man.
And I'm like, there's why do you not have a mask on if you think you have COVID?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And second of all, you didn't read the email because it's through the drive-through.
Oh yeah. So many things wrong with that.
Many things wrong with that statement.
Yeah. A lot of people just don't read.
They don't. And I'm like, if you think you have something, why would you not wear a mask?
Yeah.
At the very least.
Well, right. It's because it's just it's not for protection for you. It's protection for everybody else.
Like, sorry, you're like 2 inches away from me being, I think
Yeah. I think
I'm like, what?
I think
scrub myself off now.
right, honestly, like let me go like deep clean. Like I feel like that's like the issue is that like people don't want to wear the mask and
because they don't want to get vaccinated.
Right. That's the issue. And it's like you
gotta
the
pick one or the
masks
other.
the masks are more protection for other people than for yourself. And it kind of it's just like people just don't care.
Yeah.
Look, I'm all about like personal choice. Like I will never force anyone.
No,
to get
I don't think it should be law, but I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think about it?
I just feel like if people don't get vaccinated and they don't wear their mask, this thing is never ending.
That's the thing.
That's the problem. Because it's mainly, if you look at like numbers right now,
the people dying are the ones that didn't get vaccinated.
Yeah.
And
obviously
I mean,
there's like breakthrough where there are.
Sure.
But like it's not as severe. Like
oh no. Well, I mean that's the whole. I think there's a lot of like miscommunication about the vaccine because I feel like people get it and they're like, oh, like I can't get COVID.
Yeah. No, you can still get COVID. It's only 95% effective.
Right.
Because like you can still get
like
it.
The flu shot.
Yeah, exactly.
If you get it, it's just a milder case.
It's supposed to just decrease your symptoms. But that's the whole point. Because
the point of a vaccine is to make everyone safer.
Right.
Like it's not like gonna eliminate it.
Yeah. Because we need it's something called herd immunity.
When Braylee and pharmacy.
Yeah. Oh, we should have like points in the podcast where we like
pharmacy
like a pharmacy tip of the day. This is your pharmacy tip of the day. Herd immunity. So it's when you have the population is more than 70% vaccinated, meaning that everyone who's vaccinated is now protected against. So we have like the 30% that's not vaccinated, right? So I don't know, back me up on this. So
I'm
doing a great job. So pretty much what it's saying is that
if enough of us are vaccinated,
it's
then the
going to
whole
be more protective.
Is more protective.
Right. So we want to get to that number, and even past that number. That'd be even better. But I know, like I was saying, like we only got to a certain percent. We're I don't know, maybe like 50%. We're not there yet, and I think that's where the problem is. Because if we can get to that 70%, I think that we'll be we'll be a lot safer, and two, we'll start to have some sort of normalcy again.
Yeah. Do you feel like the U.S. is just like a mess with this? Like, because I feel like with other countries, like my friend in Singapore, like there was a freaking waiting list because everyone wanted it.
Yeah.
And it took her forever to get it. And I feel like their vaccination rate is just so much better than here. Like, it's just like, I don't know, like you want to be normal, but then like you don't want to follow the procedures to getting back to normal.
Right. I know. I feel like there's just so much misinformation.
It definitely comes down to education.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because I feel like some people are just uneducated, or some people get educated with the wrong information. And I think that's the scariest part is the misinformation, because then they go and spread it to other people.
People that are like, oh, you just implanted a chip in me.
Yeah, like come on.
I just drew this up like 20 minutes ago. There's no chips in here. I promise.
And I mean, we've been doing vaccinations for decades now.
Yeah, it's not like it's a new thing.
Right. And there's like certain diseases we've totally eradicated in the U.S. And that's because of vaccination. I don't know. I feel like some people are like their rights are feel like they're being taken away from them, like because I know that's a huge issue in hospitals now with employees.
Yeah, true. Joe Biden said that everyone in healthcare workers has to get vaccinated, or they can't.
Which I think is valid because you're working directly with these people who have COVID or could be possibly bringing it to the hospital. And I feel like as a healthcare professional, you're taught how vaccines work and you're given the information, which a lot of people aren't.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like they should know how these work.
And they should get it. But I feel like if it was like for maybe a religious reason, or if they have an allergy to
Sure.
it, if they're taking the right procedures to protect themselves and others by wearing a mask, I feel like that should be allowed.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, we even do that at the school.
Yeah.
Like I'm totally fine with that. It's when you are just not getting it because I don't feel like it.
Yeah, that's where it's like, can you just get it? Like,
yeah. Because I mean, or even like for flying, I saw an article the other day that someone like wasn't able to get on the plane because like I don't think they want to do like a COVID test or something like that.
Yeah.
They're like, it's an invasion of my rights and stuff. Or I think they were going to a different country, and you know how you have to get like certain vaccines to go to a certain country, and it's like we've been doing that for years. Like, why is this one different?
Yeah,
you know.
I feel like now that it's also FDA approved.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it should be more of an incentive to be like, hey, like, let's go get it.
Yeah. God, this is what happens when like 3 pharmacists talk about vaccines.
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, that's just our rant. That kind of went off on a tangent. That's okay. I don't know. Anything else going on in you guys' life?
First exams.
Yeah. That did happen. We had our first exams last week. We got all of our grades back. Was it this week?
It was. One was
Monday, my God! Wow.
Week.
Oh,
it felt like a week already.
I mean, we took it and they posted it in like 2 hours.
That's true. Yeah, so we have to take all of our exams on the computer, and we don't get to go back to the questions. So once we click the answer, that's it. We can't go back. So
which is so fucked. Well, minus PK because she's at least nice.
Honestly, I didn't like it at first, but I think I like it more now because I have a tendency to go back to questions and change the answer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's usually wrong the second time around. So I like just go with my gut,
See, for PK, I like to go through all the questions that are not math.
Yeah.
Get through all the concept ones and then just go back and then work on all the math.
Yeah. I definitely do that.
Because I feel like with the note backwards, it's like when you're running out of time and you have like 20 questions left, I would rather go through all of them quickly to find the ones that I know the answer to, and then,
Yeah.
That's what sucks about it.
That's the only downfall to it.
And depending on what order you get the questions in, that could hurt or help you.
Yeah, if you get the hard ones first, it like messes with you.
Right. Yeah, because I feel like that always happens to me. The first question I get, I have like no idea, and I'm like, oh great, okay, this exam's gonna be bad then. But then like the rest of them, I'm like, oh, all right, like this isn't too bad.
Yeah, which one's a PPI?
Oh, that was my favorite question.
My
favorite question. Oh, that was so good. But yeah, all exams got back. They were grades were pretty good, I would say, for the most part.
Yeah.
Could
have been worse.
Could have been worse.
We all passed, right? We all passed. I feel like that's like the philosophy in pharmacy school.
C's get degrees.
C's get
C minuses. C minuses get degrees.
That's all you need.
As long as you keep that GPA above
that's
2.70.
That's
yeah. That's it. That's all you need. That's all we're looking to do is just graduate.
Yeah.
At this point.
I'm gonna be a pharmacist, hopefully, and I'm not gonna be like, you know what, in pharmacy school I got a 70.
Right.
In foundations.
Like you're never gonna look back on that and be like, that one exam, yeah, I got a 72 on that. Like, no, it's not gonna happen. It's either you know your stuff or you don't.
Yeah.
And even if you don't, just look it up.
That is true.
I don't know. Anything else from you guys?
Are you excited for the diabetes lab?
Oh yeah, we have a diabetes lab coming up where we have to
inject ourselves with saline.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and prick our
great time.
23 gauge.
23 gauge.
Yeah.
So the lower the gauge, like the thicker the needle, so the more it hurts.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that.
Like normally we give out 33 gauge.
Yeah.
It's 23 gauge.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little tough.
We'll talk about.
Yeah, we'll talk about. We're doing that next week, so that will definitely be on.
I have mine on Friday, so I'll definitely let you guys know how it went.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, you don't have class on Monday.
Oh, that's right.
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it when we do it. But yeah,
I think that's
Anything else, guys?
I think that's
No, I think we're good.
Yeah.
It's been pretty plain.
Yeah, surprisingly, this week
compared to like
After
P2
the
year.
exam.
Oh yeah. Compare it
P2
this
year was-
Oh, that was a mess.
Oh.
That's a whole nother podcast.
Yeah.
we'll just do the year of P2. Be here for like 5 hours.
Venting.
But yeah, thank you so much, Cassandra, for
No
being
problem.
on this episode.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, we'll definitely have you again.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what a great time. But that's it for podcast number 2, guys. We will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.